We have Deanna Mikowski coming up. She's getting situated in Nashville now. She's eager to start some kind of professional career down there as a singer in some capacity, so she's getting situated here. And here she is right here. We just got this today. I was sweating bricks.
Hi everyone, it's Deanna. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but as you all know, I'm in Nashville. I'm going to be singing Adele's Someone Like You.
A little harder to tell when from a video than when they're in front of us. I thought that was a hard song, and I thought she did, pretty good. I mean, I did hear a little pitchiness in a couple, but I'm not sure if it's the video and I'll have you guys judge that a little more than me. But, we know she's a great singer.
It was cracking me up a little bit, but I think she should actually doll herself up a little bit more, too. But I just thought it was a great piece. I thought she did a great job.
I thought her tone was good. I mean, there was a couple pitchy spots, but overall, I thought that she did a very nice job. You could tell she added a little bit of soul into the song, too. And it was a wonderful ballad, and it was a very tough song to sing as well. I mean, the range was quite large, so.
I'm going to agree with you. But I know that we did say earlier that you're looking for variances in pitch. So songs that Adele records, it tends to not have a lot of falsetto. You don't hear it. It's usually the same tone. You can't go flat, you can't go sharp, or else it will tell. So she is a very good singer. She's a very strong singer. And as Don said, it's sort of difficult to tell because they're not like, in front, you don't see them breathing and whatnot. But I would say overall it was a good job.
It's a massive hallway there we have. A lot of hallway effect we're getting, computer effect. So it wasn't a very warm performance in the sense of sonic value. So taking that into consideration, and I think from what I can hear in that, I don't know the song. I know a little bit about Adele. We do one of her songs. But to me it sounds as if, and maybe you ladies can back this up, it sounds like it has some very odd note choices. Not to be confused with pitch, but in the scale that Adele uses, it seemed if she's duplicating that, Adele had some very unique choices on noting. So be careful. I mean, you might want to listen to it. We might want to listen to it. But I think it was a really good performance, and she shows strong control overall. I haven't yet heard her come out of her comfort zone. I mean, if I was a label, I would say, that's fine. This is what I'm going to pitch her as and basically sell her as. But I don't know where the extent of her range and control go when she starts taking off, or even some low stuff. I mean, she's singing where she's comfortable. That's what you're supposed to do, but in a singing competition, you want to show your hottest stuff and your widest range and stun the judges. So on that note, I think I haven't seen anybody do that yet for me. Okay, so that's all I got to say. All right, without any further ado, Eric Phillips with an original. Simple, right, Evil? All right. Well, maybe somebody can win a drink for the best title of that one. I hope you got something better than that.
I don't do it that much.
Do you have anything better than that song to show us yet?
Possibly.
Because you're going to need it, because that was your best song I ever heard you do. That was ready to go. I would have released that if I was a record label, just as it was. That was like a live unplugged session, perfect. Great job, awesome.
Thank you.
You did take it out of the box a little bit. I know guitar doesn't matter, but I liked what you did. It was something different. Wasn't anything crazy fancy, but it was totally different for you. Wasn't just hitting a chord.
Right.
And your voice sounded great. You got to keep going with it, get some titles for the songs, and start doing something with your music, okay?
Oh,
great
absolutely.
job.
I have to agree with that. Absolutely. And the thing with your writing, it's not like unidirectional, because you can hear like a dance mix, you can hear an R&B mix, you can hear an adult contemporary mix, you can hear a country mix. So well done, well done.
I still want to hear other things though. You know what I mean? I want to hear you come out and just go nuts with another song that we might know. You know what I mean? But I absolutely love that was your best song.
I think you're great. You know what? So up to this point, your consistency has been the strongest. You haven't missed. I loved all your stuff so far, but realistically, you really don't miss. So I mean, obviously, I know that Pat, Mia, they said maybe we want to see something a lot different. I know you're in your comfort zone. That was a little different too. Not a whole lot different, but it was but see, I really like this.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. Yeah. And you don't miss. Great. Excellent.
I want to say again, I agree with Mia. One more thing, because I'm glad you brought that up. I mean, we've been talking about that week after week, and we're trying to push them to do a cover song. I would love to hear your take on what Mia said. One of our, we all have a common ground on that we know and familiar with. See what you can do with one, you know? I don't want to throw you out of the competition because of it. I'm not trying to get you sabotaged. But I think you're good enough and creative enough to do that. So have confidence in yourself. Think about it.
Okay.
People are talking about people. I hear them whisper. You won't believe it, that we're lovers. Can't undercover. I just ignore it, but they keep saying we laugh just a little loud. We stand just
Yeah, you heard yourself. You know what you're shooting for and what you missed. Okay. Pitchy lines, pitchy words. But you held the character, didn't get too growly. I think you stayed in form, but you need what I said last week. Vocal lessons would do you amazing, good things to be involved in. If you're interested in singing, you need to pay $30 every couple weeks or once a month, whatever it'll cost for an hour session, for better scale and pitch recognition and just working songs harder at home. And I know you're listening to them. Listen more intensely, because you're right at the border of breaking through to another voice and another person as a singer. Your confidence on stage was probably the best tonight. Overall entertainment, the hands, emotions, everything was really good. You just fell out of your pitch. You weren't grabbing those lines.
I'm a fan. I mean, I think you're a very, very strong singer. And that's what people like Pat said. Voice lessons, I mean, really would do a world of good, because then you could explore your range a little bit more. And I think you probably lost touch with the pitch because you were holding on to notes, and by the time you finished it was going into another change, like a minor or something, and that's how you missed it. But overall, you know, you're a very, very good singer. Congratulations.
And I have to agree with Pat. You were very confident on stage. You have great stage presence. That's only improving. I don't think it was your best performance either, but you do have another voice that I think needs to come out, and you just need to learn how to harness it and really, you know, be consistent the entire time, because you do have the talent, but you just need to learn how to, like I said, to harness it and to control it a little better. But keep working at it, because you do have a wonderful talent, you do have a wonderful voice, and I also think that voice lessons would do you good too. So keep working, okay?
You look beautiful, and I noticed you were trying to make it your own. You were trying to change it up a little bit, and maybe that's where it started to get. But I mean, you were really trying, and it, you know, it wasn't your best.
Well, you know, I do have to say this. When it was good, it was really good. So it seems that you got hurt when you tried to lay off. It seems when you were laying off a little bit is when you went out of pitch. I'm not sure if you need to sing stronger to keep up your, obviously, Pat and Donna are saying it right, lessons might change that. I don't know as well as they do, but from what I heard, and I wasn't even watching you because I was listening really, I was trying to hear exactly, and it seemed when you were trying to ease up is when the pitch was coming out. But when it was on, it was on. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to give you another chance tonight. I'm not sure. But we'll go from there.
Well, that's a good topic, and I know Donna will agree on this. When you ease up sometimes, it's a lack of confidence, and without training, that only doubles the jeopardy of not hitting a note. When you're going to hit a note, you got to know where that note is by memory. It's just ingrained in you from so many years and intensive practice and training, or just on your own, that you've taught yourself. And then the confidence that comes with it to know where it's going to come out at the end. You know, you start something by faith on a note, and you know by confidence in your heart you're going to hit it without thinking about it. When you think too much, like Don's saying, even with golf swings and dance steps, that's when you become robotic and things seem mechanical. So it could be as much as that, but it still applies to lessons. We're saying lessons. Get yourself taught by somebody who can take you another step up. Because you have a great voice.